What's up, everybody? This is Travis from Candid at the Movies, and today I will be reviewing the R-rated Amazon Prime original film known as Ricky Stanicky. Now, it does star Zac Efron, Anja Santino, and John Cena, and it is about three friends who basically, since they were kids, made up this lie about some of the weird pranks and things that they were doing over the years on this friend that is not real, known as Ricky Stanicky. And as they get older, a lot of the lies that they've been coming up with that they did with Ricky Stanicky, even going as far as making an Instagram account for him, they're starting to catch up with him. And then they go on one of their random trips, meet this one guy who is in Vegas being a failed actor and singing very vulgar songs, 80s remixes of power ballads about masturbation. And basically they hire him to be their Ricky Stanicky. Now, I can honestly say this is a movie that sounds like it was written right out of the 80s, early 90s, because that's the feel that this movie is going to give you. You're going to get a lot of the raunchy comedy that a lot of my generation grew up on. A lot of the comedy that people say that they miss because they feel like everything's too generated and not great. This is going to be a comedy for you, but I'm not going to say it's great. It kind of sucks for Zac Efron and John Cena because they've been coming off of great performances, and this movie feels like a setback. I've seen a lot of reviewers say this, and it's not going to be something you're going to remember. I'm not going to lie to you. Even doing further research into this movie, seeing that this was on one of the Hollywood blacklists of films where this has been sitting since 2010, it kind of shows. And it's not that great of a thing to say. I will give you this. John Cena definitely gives one of his more out there and funnier performances. I don't think this is better than Peacemaker, but it is out there if you just want to see John Cena, who's very cookie cutter when it at least comes to his wrestling. If you want to see him do something crazy, this is the movie for you. Zac Efron, this feels more like he went back to his era of when he was in movies like Baywatch and Dirty Grandpa. This more so feels like that type of Zac Efron and not the Zac Efron we've been getting as of late, where he's doing a lot of good, serious character dramas. Is this a great film? Like I stated, it's not. It's not going to be something you're going to remember. Jermaine Fowler's in this movie, and he's barely an afterthought. I can't think of a single joke he did in the movie. All I remember was a little bit of character traits that his character did, and then it was just, he was there. Anja Santino, he definitely gives a decent performance, but it's weird because you know him for being for comedy and his podcast, and it felt like he was more so trying to be the straight and narrow guy with a little bit of comedy, so it was a little random, a little weird. I really think that this film, it felt like this movie was done like years ago and they just tried to throw it out there just to get some quick money because of everybody doing better now for themselves. But I don't know. It's a weird film. Not because it's out there or just something that you're just gonna think this is not for you. It's just weird that it came out at this time frame. If this would have been maybe like a summer movie, I feel like it could have worked. People would have liked it a little bit more, but right in the middle of award season, yeah, this didn't work. I'm gonna give this movie, if anything, just a D+. I don't feel like it's bad. I don't feel like it's good, but it's just like right in the middle to something that I'm not gonna remember. The only way I'll probably remember this movie if it pops up on like any other sites like Voodoo or anything like that for it being able to purchase. That'll probably be when I remember it, just like the Michael B. Jordan Without Remorse movie. I legit forgot that happened. And if you've seen Ricky Stanicky, comment below, let me know if you liked it or if you thought about watching it, or just let me know what you think about this one. Or do you want early 2000s-esque raunchy comedies back? There's a place for them, but when it's a little bit ridiculous like this one was, you don't care. But hey, this is Travis from Candid at the Movies. Appreciate you checking out this video. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. We're almost at that 1,000, and we'll catch y'all later.